film makes you wonder how far you would go to get justice for your city and for your friends. Today we'll be looking into that question as we review the movie The Untouchables. I'm Courtney and this is Gina, and welcome to Movie Review. Brian De Palma's 1987 film captures audiences with its action, emotion, and drama. While it's not perfect, it is still a noteworthy film.
This film is about a Treasury agent named Elliot Ness who comes to the city of Chicago during the Prohibition era. His main goal was to imprison Al Capone for illegal transport of alcohol and tax evasion. Elliot put together a small group of men that included the well-respected veteran Jimmy Malone, accountant Oscar Wallace, and the sharpshooter agent George Stone. The four start to hunt down Capone and encounter close calls that become personal. They create a brother-like bond that lasts throughout the movie. It's an enduring film with questioning concerns of trust, authority, and pushing the limits to serve justice. We're going to talk about character development about Elliot Ness, the Treasury agent and the main character. He was a morally sound family man throughout the movie, but as the film progressed, we saw him change.
He started off you could really tell that he followed the rules, he's very into the law, and throughout the movie he just kind of became less of that. His first intent was to follow the laws, to gain justice for the city, for what Al Capone had done. But then one of the scenes that really changed, you could tell was a major character development change, was when he was on the rooftop with Nitty, and he was going to put him in handcuffs and take him to jail, but after Nitty made a comment about the death of his friend Jimmy, it just kind of triggered him and he pushed him off the roof.
And we have a clip to show this. And you can just tell how Nettie, the worker for Capone, just keeps pushing Ness's buttons and finally gets him to push him over the edge.
Literally.
Don't push me. They're gonna burn you, buddy.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm gonna come see you burn, you son of a bitch, because you killed my friend.
He died like a pig.
What did you say?
I said that your friend died screaming like a stuck Irish pig. Now you think about that when I beat the rat. Hey! Ah! Ah! Did he sound anything like that?
We're going to be talking about is the editing skills created in this film. One of the main scenes that is very known, it's very famous, everybody who has seen the movie knows this scene, is the major shootout scene on the stairway in the train station.
Is something wrong? Sir?
shots showed both vulnerability and power. Like Elliot Ness was at first at the top of the stairs, and we were looking at him from below, and he looks like very powerful and strong. And then he goes to help the lady, and he shot from high angle shots, which make him look weaker because he's in a more vulnerable position.
The use of slow motion technique really showed like the drama and the exaggeration of the whole shootout, and
it gave us as the audience a chance to like take in what was going on. A lot of extreme close-ups were used, just zooming in on people's faces as like suspense builders. So like right in the beginning when Elliot senses that there's something wrong, it zooms in on the other guy's face, and something bad is going to happen. So that helps as a suspense builder.
Yeah, they also did extreme close-ups on like the baby and the baby carriage to kind of when it was going over the edge and like down the stairs to show suspense with that.
The next thing we're going to talk about is the use of emotional restraint in the film and how they did a good job of portraying emotion through all the characters.
One of the major scenes that was they used irony and also emotional restraint was the main killing scene of Jimmy Malone. He was brutally shot to death by Nitty and in his own home, and he was dragging himself through his house, and there was a trail of blood. It was very sad for the viewers because we came to love the character Jimmy, and so as he was like kind of in the final dying moments, it felt like they then would shoot to Al Capone as he was in the opera show, and he was actually crying because of the opera singer and how it was just so beautiful and touching, and so that was kind of ironic because it was a sad scene for the good people because one of the major characters was dying, but then we have like the bad guy is actually crying.
They also used parallel structure in that, which was cool to see them using that technique. So as Jimmy was like crawling across the floor, you switched back and forth between scenes of that and Al Capone at the opera. Overall, we would give this movie 4 out of 5 stars. We would have given it 5 out of 5 if we had seen more of Al Capone's destruction. I think it would have given us a stronger bond with Elliot Ness and his group.